next few days, we will be updating our public test run with a first look at patch 9.15. Alongside feature updates like new time walking experiences, this time we're revisiting Legion with a couple of twists. Dude, who was the guy that was saying that they should like make use of old content again? Was it THD or something? Anyways, these 0.5 patches falling in between full content tiers present an opportunity to focus on balance and revision of core system based on feedback and data from the season so far. Patch 9.15 will include several significant changes to the Shadowland Covenant systems. In particular, once you've reached a high renown threshold, you will thereafter be able to freely switch among any of the 4 covenants without cooldown or restriction, as well as use cosmetic rewards that you have earned from one covenant, even if you're currently a member of okay, I don't give a fuck about the... Holy fuck! Are they serious? Both the covenant switching and the use of cosmetic rewards will also apply to alts once the renown threshold is reached on one character. What? Dude, this is great news. Oh boy, dude, this is so fucking good. One sec. I don't know if I'm showing some Twitter discuss. Yeah, I was. Okay, we're tweeting, dude. Maybe WoW had probably already tweeted, right? Let's see. We're gonna read the rest. We're gonna read the rest. They don't mention the Covenant changes? They're just saying the post. Finally. Nice, dude. This is fucking insanely good, guys. This means that you can play any alt you want. You can just play it now. Conduit energy is being removed. Dude, Blizzard is getting the good PR right now, boys. Holy fuck, when playing alternate characters, if you've already completed a given Covenant's campaign on a different character, you'll be able to immediately earn the Renown and 3rd Soulbind unlock without needing to play the full narrative arc. Holy fuck. They went all out. Big guns. Dude, what is this? Wait, didn't I make like a post of something like this before? Like, Twitter's gonna go crazy right now. They're gonna go fucking crazy. Like everything. Like everything. Like fucking everything. Wait, Burning Crusade? No, don't like that. Don't care about it. WoW saved. Like, literally, it's going crazy now, yeah? Holy fuck, dude. Alright, so while we hope many players will be pleased at the increased accessibility and freedom for experimentation these changes will permit, we know that you might be wondering why we didn't make adjustments like these sooner. I mean, I kind of know, but yeah, okay. After all, a large portion of the community has been vocal about wanting to see changes along these lines since mid-2020, when Shadowlands was still in beta. When it comes to the limitations on Covenant switching, millions of players experienced Shadowlands for the first time through the lens of their Covenant of choice, and that would have not been possible had the choice carried less weight from the outset. Nevertheless, after the conclusion of the Chains of Domination campaign, the Covenants are united against the Jailer, and revisiting player feedback in that context has led us to re-evaluate our approach. In terms of the day-to-day player experience, the advantages of a rigid division between Covenants have diminished since Shadowlands launched, while the downsides, feeling disadvantaged in certain types of content or having to choose between mechanical advantages and aesthetics, have only grown. That balance of factors no longer justifies the original limitations on Covenant switching, so in 9.1.5 we're looking to provide a way to circumvent them. Conduit Energy, however, is a different story. The system simply has not played out the way we hoped it would. We should have heeded community feedback and taken a different direction a year ago. I mean, bro, you're just... No. I mean, they're just saying, like, basically that this served its purpose. Like, no, it did not. I mean, I'm okay. Maybe they could have done this for the first tier, but then it should have not been the case for Sanctum. It should have been completely rerollable after. This is ridiculous. They're trying to make it sound like this was like, yeah, everything went according to plan. No, they fucking did not. This was horrible. This was only acceptable like for the maybe the first 2 months of the expansion or something. After that, you know, ridiculous. Anyways, it's fine. It's gone. Majority of players largely ignore the system and are unaffected by it, while the minority who want to engage in multiple content types completely feel constrained by it. That's true. I never felt like I was constrained really, but I was, you know, a lot of people were affected by it. It was just ridiculous. Like it was another thing that would stop you from playing your character on a different spec, and the Covenant already did that. So when you were one of the lucky classes who played the same spec in multiple specs, then you were still unlucky by the fact that you would have to change your conduits, and it would again stop you. Overall, that adds up to a negative experience. Conduit energy is really making the game better in any appreciable way, so we're removing the system entirely. Now the fucking question is, why did it take you so fucking long to figure this out? This just doesn't make sense in my mind. Like, how does this make any sense for anyone? Like, why did it take so many months to figure this out? I just don't get it. Like, when did Conduit energy? When did this get introduced? Because they have the bad habit to double down instead of admitting they were wrong, and players told them so beforehand. Yeah, but like, what the fuck? Like, this is unacceptable. Honestly, I don't know. Like, they would need to give us like some grand plan explanation why this content energy should have been good. Like, why they kept going with it. Why does this not get removed after, you know, 2 months by at max, you know? I don't know. This was already in beta. I felt like there was another thing for conduit energy initially. I guess in beta there was something, and then they in beta already had conduit energy. I don't know. But yeah, ridiculous. Once again, like this, I understand it for, you know, the first 2 months of the expansion, and like it's, I understand it's like hard to change, right? Like they invested a lot of thought into this, the idea of having to, you know, make a choice, and you know, they wanted a character to be not a mage but a Kyrian mage that you tell, you know, that it has some value and there's lore and RP behind it and everything. Okay, you know, maybe you can be a bit slow on this one, but what the fuck is this? I don't know. I guess they didn't think it did affect a lot of people and just slacked on it. Honestly, like the only explanation for this is slacking. But yeah, I don't know. But there's so many people talking badly about it. Why do you leave it in for so long? Anyways, it's fine. Again, they got rid of it. It's good. As for the Covenant campaign, skip for alts and the ability to freely swap Covenants on alts. That changes one outgrowth of many ongoing discussions within the development team. Focus on feedback that at times players feel that the WoW content they most enjoy is locked behind experiences that aren't nearly as appealing to them. Some of that feedback revolves around different playstyles and content types, but a consistent theme is that experiences that were fun the first time through start to lose their luster on repeat playthroughs on alts, especially when required for power progression. Yeah. Like they're saying, what tilts me is like they're acting like they didn't know about this, and they like, this is like a complete like new thing. Like, oh, we figured out that people don't like to do repeated boring content to get power and be able to play new types of, like the good types of content. Like they're doing this for, I don't know, 20 years or something at this point. How do you not know this by now? Like, come on, dude. This is like, the thing is, I don't know, like this is, there should be like we're fucking sorry at the end of this. We're not gonna do this again. Like, there should be an apology when you're changing these things. Because when you're changing it, you're admitting that you were wrong, and everybody told you you were wrong. I mean, I guess they said we should have heeded community feedback and taken that different direction a year ago, but I don't know. I personally feel like they owe an apology to the players. But yeah. Anyways, reading through. Not gonna get annoyed. Today is a good thing. Today is a victory. It's fine. Alright, so just as the Threads of Fate system exists to allow players to skip the level up zone narrative on subsequent playthroughs, we want to give max level players a similar option to avoid having to replay a Covenant campaign they've already done. As the 9.1.5 PTR progresses, we hope to roll out several other changes aimed at giving you more flexibility in choosing how you prefer to adventure in Azeroth. Actually, yeah, I'm saying we can finally play the game again, but this is going to be in the next patch. So, TLDR, you can unsub until the next patch, or you can just go AFK, go fishing or something like I will do, and then come back later and let's play the game. I might even do PvP or something, who knows, because I can change covenants, lol. We hope to roll out several other changes, what do we say, aimed at giving you more flexibility in choosing how you prefer to adventure in Azeroth. We'll have more details to follow as we finalize our plans. Stay tuned for full PTR notes in the near future, and we look forward to discussion and feedback to guide us in our ongoing improvements to World of Warcraft. Dude, all I just hope inside me is that, you know, this is not like a one-time thing. They actually did learn from this, and like this is like a new leadership change stuff that's going on that is, you know, gonna all together. Easy gameplay. That's a retweet, dude. Why I just had caps lock on. Everything is caps lock today, dude. If they add some cool stuff to the time walking as well, this is gonna be a big W, dude. Those are 3 mini changes that everyone wanted. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. It's just like this is so fucking obvious, right? Like, how can this take so long, is the question. I don't know. Don't get all the renown from the campaign, not to 40. What do you mean? To get all the renown from the campaign, not to 40. I don't know how much to get it to, but I mean, you get something. Look at the Warcraft tweet. Isn't that the same thing? Alright, then. I didn't tell you. Oh! Over the past few weeks, since we shared an update, the WoW team has been focused on the immediate future, both for our people and workplace, and what's next for players too. As a part of that, the entire team came together to ask what are the biggest things we're hearing are getting in the way of your fun, and what are the most impactful changes we could make to WoW to date to fix that. Last update, will be going on to the PTR next week, and a lot of what you will find in it is a direct result of your collective feedback. It includes long asks for changes to make it easier to swap covenants and conduits, updates to make it so you don't need to repeat covenant campaigns on alts. It makes me smile, dude. But just reading these things makes me smile. New character customization options for some races that were lacking them. Couldn't give a shit, but happy for the people that got them. And many more changes to help you play the way you want. It also has updates to improve the game environment for your community, including additional changes to some content to better reflect our shared values. Whoa! Better visibility into better visibility into the impact of your in-game reports of harassment and more serious penalties for people engaged in disruptive behavior. That's good. I don't harass anyone, so I'm happy. All the harassers are gone. We hope you will see something from your... Dude, I feel like Blizzard's team on fucking fire right now, chat. We'll keep listening, refining, and building on that as we continue PTR testing and development of what's next. For our Burning Crusade Classic players, we're excited to let you know that the first major content update, Overlords of Outland, will be going live soon. Starting September 15, you'll be able to take on Prince Kel'Thas and Lady Yvonne in a pair of iconic raids, engaging in a new season of arena combat and more. We're September 15. That's something that you really need to work on, though. You can't announce patches 2 weeks before the patch. Now, if I want to gear up for this content, I can't. Which means I'm not gonna play it. But yeah. We're also working on something for WoW Classic players who've told us they would like a chance at a fresh start. Oh! Dude! If they make seasonal, like, WoW private service or something, like for WoW full classic, I'm in. I'm fucking in, dude. I'm gonna play that, and we're gonna race for first. And we'll be sharing more on our plans soon. Listen, Mario, you're playing with my feelings, Blizzard, okay? We were just about to reroll to Final Fantasy, basically. And now you're telling me this good stuff. What the fuck right now? Creating World of Warcraft is truly a collaborative effort between the people on our team, across Blizzard and all of you. And as we build, iterate on, and talk about what's next, we hope we can demonstrate our commitment to making Azeroth the best place it can be for everyone. World of Warcraft development team. Dude, this is fucking sick. This is what happens when a threat arises. This is unreal, yeah? I'm telling you, by the next patch, like, this game will reach the best state it has ever been. Competition breeds innovation and improvement. Yeah, that's true. That's definitely true. Get this. What is this, dude? Wait. I wish I could copy things from my OBS. Getting. Right, there we go. What is this? Oh. Go for update. Patch 9.145. Legion Timewalking with M+. Wow. Hang on. What? I didn't understand that part until now. Wait, going back to Legion. What were the dungeons? I don't even remember. Oh. Those were some good dungeons, guys. Court of Stars and... Okay, I don't like this Cathedral, but Darkheart Thicket was great. Eye of Ashar was... okay, it was not bad. Neltharian's Lair was great. Maw of Souls. I did about like a number that I don't know. It exceeds the limit amount of boosts in Maw of Souls and farmed AP. Halls of Valor was cool. Archway was great. World of Warrens was okay. Last boss was always fun. Somebody always failed. Black Recall. I don't like Wild Hold, Black Recall, Cathedral, like all the new dungeons. I don't like that much. Seat of Trimarat. Karazhan was cool actually. That's pretty interesting. Oh, and plus Timewalking worked though. All dungeons were selected ones. Yeah, this sounds very interesting. I'm not sure how it would work at all. Like, especially what do you do with like Raider IO and Score? You know, is this something that's gonna stay? Or is it gonna be something that's perhaps capped? The way I would do this is I would put a cap on how much you can play, how high you can play the level keys, and I would do it like for fun and for item, for character power. So you do it, you get some power, and you can do like only up to +10s, and you know, +10 is kind of hard. There's an achievement at the end of it, you get something for it, some cosmetic perhaps, I don't know, something like this. And like I wouldn't turn it into like a high key push in Legion Timewalking, and then after 4 weeks it's gone, and now like it's pointless. I would keep it fun and character power. But anyways, let's continue looking. Improved covenant swapping, conduit, energy removal, legendary item recycling. Recycling? Oh yeah, that makes sense because you have like wrong stats and stuff like that. New allied race customizations. Okay, whatever. Alt Covenant campaign skip. That's good, yeah. We talked about legacy raid tuning. What is that exactly? Oh, dude. Wait, are they talking about that we can Like challenge mode old raids? Oh, it's so you can solo old raids. How would I give a fuck about that? Wait, what? Or is it so garbage that you can't solo them anymore? Ah. Okay, that's kind of boring to me, but I guess for the Transmog friends, I'm happy for them. New toys, mounts, and travel forms. My life is complete. New toys, new mounts, and travel forms. I cannot believe it. Finally, the game is saved. We're back. I'm deleting Final Fantasy. Talent and ability buffs. Alright, that's a bit weird. Oh, making dead talents viable again. That was pretty exciting. That makes a lot of sense. Reporting improvements. That's good as well. I mean, this is not really new stuff. This is just new daily quests. Meanwhile, on Classic, new daily quests. Nice. Good job, guys. Have fun. Good job, guys. Reward the spiritual nerfs made in 9.0.05. Jesus. You remember the patch in a very detailed way. Browser for BC though. LFG in Classic. Oh. Ooh. Interesting. Dude, I'm more excited about... Did they say anything about new arena bulletin board? Group browser? No. I'm more excited about the like the new season on WoW Classic, a fresh start. I think that's a really great idea. They need to do it. It's so good. It's insanely good. They have to do it. Blizzard, do it. Okay? Do it. Dude, this is a big, like, fuck off to everyone who was thinking Blizzard or WoW is going under.